this 29-year-old pulled off one of the most clever, ingenious, brilliant things I have ever seen in my entire 33 years of life. Welcome back to Strongman Personal Finance. Did you know there was a 29-year-old named Keith? Hey guys, my name's Keith. Keith, whoa! Who bought a Tesla with a credit card because he got rewards points. What a freaking moron. In this video, I'm going to tell you why this is one of the most ridiculous, dumb, stupid, clownish things you could ever do in your entire life. And I'm a little disgusted at CNBC, Make It specifically, that actually posted this article. This should not be posted under something that says, make it. You don't make it by buying a $60,000 clown car lining the pocket of Clown Elon Muskrat with a credit card. Now, this article is pretty old. I don't know why this popped up on my newsfeed, but when I saw this, I was like, yep, this is a Tesla clown. But this was published August 16th, 2018 by Yanni Bloomberg, and it's updated July 24th, 2022. So let's get into the meat of the article. So here's the Tesla clown right here. It's actually a pretty crappy picture, and his wife, Liz, with their new Model 3. And they spent 60 grand on a very affordable car that's totally going to take over the world. So, well, I guess he paid $58,000. Now, here's a first quote that I find very interesting. If you use credit cards responsibly, making a large purchase to earn tons of points is an easy win, Rosso writes in Million Mile Secrets. First of all, I partially agree with this, and I also don't necessarily agree with this. Number one, what I do in my personal life is I have credit cards. I put everything on my credit cards, and then I pay them off in full. And I get rewards, and they get direct deposited into my Fidelity account, which reminds me I need to actually buy some stocks with that. And boom, bada bing, bada boom. I don't pay any interest. I get rewards points. Everybody's happy, okay? That's fine for normal purchases. But putting a large purchase, an exceptionally large purchase, on a credit card is insanely freaking risky. Because you may think you're able to pay it off instantly, but if you do, in the first place, why do you have that much cash sitting around? Think about it. $60K of cash sitting around that could be used elsewhere, invested elsewhere, was instead spent to pay off a Tesla and get rewards points. Now, when I think about that, I say, okay, what is this guy's opportunity cost? He basically, because he had to pay off the card, right? I mean, if he's paying interest on the card, he's an absolute moron. But if he spent $60K on this Tesla and then he used $60K to pay it off and then got the rewards points, where could that money have gone instead? Oh, maybe into a tax advantage account, maybe into a broadly diversified index fund, maybe into Tesla stock because Tesla's the future, bro. Anything else would have probably most likely, and especially over these last couple of years, would have definitely made this clown way more money. So just because you want to get rewards points from a credit card doesn't mean that you make these massive purchases and then pay it off with cash. I don't agree with that at all. So that's the problem number one I have with this. Now we keep reading, right? And the second big problem I have with this is the rewards points weren't even cash back. The rewards points are for like travel benefits, hotel benefits. So he's not even getting real cash that's lining his pocket. Now, here's the problem with these travel rewards benefits, right? Let's say you spend a bunch of money and, like, you know, he had the Chase Ink Blue Preferred and he got 3x points for the purchase. Let's say you get a bunch of points. Well, let's say those points are only able to be used for certain categories like shopping, travel, blah, 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 blah. Well, guess what? If you use those points to go on vacation, sure, you got a free vacation, but you're also going to spend a ton of money on flights, food, blah, 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 blah. So really, number one, you're making a huge purchase in cash that you could probably finance for a very low interest rate. And then number two, you're getting a little bit of money back, and that money has to be spent on other expenses. So really, what are you gaining here? You're basically forcing yourself to spend money. Sure, you got a cheaper vacation. Great. You know, you got a free hotel. But would you have gone on that vacation anyway? Would you have gone on that vacation had you not had those points? To me, it's freaking stupid. Now, you look at this, and there's this company. So basically, he bought this He bought the car directly with his credit card, and they accepted payment through Plastic, a third-party service that charges a 2.5% fee. So we go down a little bit, and we see the 2.5% fee came out to $1,470, while the purchase earned him nearly 180,000 Chase Ultimate Rewards points at a minimum of 1,800 in value. So you mean to tell me this guy bought a Tesla with a credit card, and he had to spend $1,470 on a fee? And what did he get? 1,800 of value? Now, you go down a little bit, it's like, whoa, if you specifically spend the points on hotel or airlines, you get 5,000. But at the end of the day, you're not making money. No money was made. The whole thing that happened was you spent money on it, you bought a Tesla, and then you spent basically rewards on a vacation. And I guarantee you this guy incurred costs to go on this vacation too. So where is the profit in this? And here's even the worst thing. You could totally screw this up. You could not read one line of fine print, one little mistake, and come to find out you actually, don't get any rewards points. So now you got a freaking Tesla on a credit card. This guy's a moron. He really didn't get anything out of this. I don't understand why this article was featured on CNBC Make It. Absolutely despicable to even showcase this kind of behavior. This should not be, I'm not saying this is being encouraged, but holy freaking crap, you think people are going to read this and potentially try to do credit card hacks as well? Of course they are. This is garbage. So his credit limit on his credit card was $37,000, and he exceeded it by $23,000 to put the entire car payment on the card. But since he and Liz had funds saved, they were able to pay off the card in full, and they didn't have to deal with any extra fees or interest payments. Yeah, you better hope you got 60 grand. If you have 60 grand in cash laying around, then you can go ahead and get some rewards points on a Tesla. Oh my God, this is so stupid. Like, I don't understand. Like, this is not how you make it, okay? Doing crap like this, the amount of research and time that he had to put into understanding the credit cards and crossing his T's and dotting his I's could have been better spent doing something else. 100%. He could have started a side gig. He could have worked maybe extra hours at his job if that's possible. There's 1,000 other things you can do than try to save a couple $100 with a credit card. And remember, the credit card rewards points didn't save him anything. He just spent more money. He bought a Tesla for $60,000, and then he went on a vacation where he spent money. There's no savings. There's no deposit. Now, if he got $5,000 of cash back, okay, maybe it'd be a slightly different article. But he didn't. He didn't in the slightest. This is stupid. All right, I just wanted to give my thoughts on this ridiculous article. Apparently, this is a couple of years old. I did not know that. But, clowns are going to clown. They're going to clown whether it's 2018, 2023, 2050, people will be doing stupid stuff. People are just prone to do idiotic, freaking clownish stuff and spend all this time trying to get cash back on a credit card when they could have just, improved their skills, got a side job. I mean, I've got side job stuff I'm doing right now. I'm making a YouTube video, and I'm going to be tutoring people later today. And guess what? That's a couple $100 that I'm going to make today. And that's basically what this clown made, spending all those hours researching to buy a car that's 60 grand. All right, talk to you later. Cheers.